I wanted to bring you proper hidden gems, right? I know a lot of you might know these if you play career mode quite a lot, but I literally went through research and found, you know what, people cannot know about these players and you need to know about them. What's going on, guys? It is Goalazio here and welcome back to another FIFA 19 career mode video. And as I just mentioned, I'm bringing you the best young hidden gem players in FIFA 19. So these particular players have quite a particular criteria on them, so it's anyone between 19 and 21. And the reason I've done that is because a lot of YouTubers, a lot of career moders, we sign players 18 and under, or we sign established players who are 22 and above. But this kind of middle bracket for myself, and I've noticed, is that kind of gets left. And there's not really people taking notice of the gems that are in there. So I'm going to be bringing you 20 today. It's a long video, but what I want you to do is open up FIFA 19 right now, open up your career mode, and get your shortlist ready. And I want you to search for them and save them, and keep monitoring them for when you actually want to sign them. A lot of these players are really, really cheap as well. So if you are doing Road to Glory, possibly if you're in Season 2, you'll be able to sign these players. But without further ado, guys, hit that like button right now. Hit that like button, and of course, make sure you do actually subscribe as well down there. So hit that big red button. Your support's been amazing as of lately, and so I just really want to thank you. I really, really appreciate it. But anyway, guys, let's go on into this first player. Right, guys, so the first player we are going to be looking at is Mandanda. He's a goalkeeper playing for Bordeaux. He is starting off at 64 rated, and he does have potential of 82. So that's a very, very good growth there. At 19 years old, he is valued at 700 grand and does have a pretty decent wage at 1.5k. Right, so coming in next is kind of probably a popular player that a lot of you already know, is Nikita, who actually plays for Arsenal. Starting off at 64 rated with a potential of 84, so a very insane growth of 20. 19 years old, and he is valued at £850,000. A little bit more of a higher wage compared to the other lot at around £10,000, but this guy just has some standout stats with his pace. 87 acceleration, 82 sprint speed. A very good striker to have in your team. Right, guys, let's get into the next one. It is Pellegrini, who plays for Roma, valued at £800,000, wage of 5k. Honestly, absolutely incredible. They're low prices. He does start off at 65 rated, and he does go up to 83, so very good 18 growth there, so very good player. Keep your eye on, maybe over a season or two, see if he starts growing, because this guy is 19 years old, and he probably grow quite a bit within the first couple of seasons. Right, guys, let's have a look at a player from Stoke. I have to bring it up. They lost 3-2 on the weekend, the Blackburn Rovers. I'm going to bring that up as much as I can. Thomas Edwards, this is a player right back. He starts off at 65 rated, and does have potential of 82, and that's the point that Stoke actually scored a goal thinking they were going to get back into the game, but they didn't. They lost 3-2 to the Blackburn Rovers on the weekend. But anyway, he does have that potential of 82 and does have a value of £800,000, which is super cheap, and we only paid that for Dak, who dominated them as well. But anyway, he does have a wage of 500k. Sorry, he does have a wage of around £4,000, so it's actually really, really cheap there. But he does have some standout stats, guys. Jumping is 81. He might be 5'9", but he's going to be very good on corners, be able to win quite a lot of balls, and the cross is coming in. He's going to be able to jump up very, very early before it gets over him. Right, guys, move on to the next one, which is a player called Callum Gibbon. He plays in the cam position for Manchester United, right? He starts off at 65 rated with a potential of 82. So very good growth there. Player to keep your eye on at 17 growth. But he is valued at £1 million. He does have that 10 grand price tag on his wage. But as a player to keep your eye on, because he is only 19. He's 6 foot as well. And his free kick accuracy is very good. That's kind of his standout stat at his low rated. Right, guys, coming in next is a player which I never actually heard of. You guys might have until this season. His name is Daka. He plays for SC Red Bull Salzburg in the Bundesliga. 65 rated with a potential of 84, so a very good player to have in your side. He's a striker, 19 years old, valued at £1 million with a 5 grand wage. Definitely a player to check out this season. Right, guys, I'm going to be bringing you an American. It is Joshua Perez playing for Los Angeles FC in the MLS, starting off at 65 rated with potential of 81. He's 5'5". he does have a value of around £900,000, coming in at a very low wage of £1,000. So definitely a player to keep your eye on over a couple of seasons. My only concern with this particular player, even though he's very good at everything else, his pace is quite slow. And when he's down that winger side, you kind of need that pace a little bit. But that will probably go up quite high because he's currently 70. That will probably go up quite a bit when he is around that 81 rated. Right, guys, I do have another player that I want you to look at, and it's this particular player I picked because he's quite versatile across the front three. So if you are playing a 4-3-2-1 formation or possibly a 4-3-3 formation, this guy works. It is Muchin, who plays for Udinese. Starting off at 66 rated with potential of 83, valued at £1.2 million. So he got thrown out a little bit more money than normal, but he does have a £3,000 wage, very, very cheap there. But like I mentioned, he can play right wing, striker, and left wing. So definitely a player to have that can be very versatile there. And he's 6'2", so he's going to be getting headers and goals that way constantly in FIFA 19. Right, guys, have a look at this player. His name is Gaita, and he is a cam at 19 years old. Sign off at 66 rated with potential of 84. At the moment, he's playing for Rennes in the Liga 1. He is valued at £1.1 million. And he does have £3,000 wage. And this guy is a cam. He's 5'5", but his acceleration and sprint speed make up for that lack of height. But he will be a very good player, being able to just play a perfect through ball to your strikers. Right, let's get on to Musa Barrow, who plays for Atlanta in the Serie A. He is starting off at 66 rated and a potential of 83, so very insane growth there. Striker, 19 years old, valued at £1.2 million. Wage of £3,000 again. Another very cheap player, 6 foot with 83 pace. What a player, honestly, great player. Right, guys, I'm looking at this Polish left mid now. His name is Josh Warek. He plays for Lech Poznan. Do apologize for butchering that name, but starts off at 66 rated, and he is only 20 years old, and he grows to 84. Valued at £1.2 million. Wage 1.5 grand. So that's not too bad there for him. 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and at 66 rated, he has 90 pace. Right, this guy's 5'9". He's gonna be literally obliterating every single player within your career modes straight away. Right, guys, I got you yourselves another French attacking midfielder. His name is Alex Claude Maurice. I hope I pronounced that right. It's he's starting off at 66 rated, guys. He's 82 potential, valued at £1.2 million with a wage of £1,000. This guy, another very pacey customer in that attacking midfielder role, and as well he can play a very good through ball. He's a cracking through ball player. 2-star skills, 2-star weak foot. Right, guys, going to the next one. It is Guy Luca Itta, a German left back, coming in at 19 years old. 6'1", guys. It does say you can only play left back, but if I'm honest, because he's 6'1", you are actually going to be able to play him in a centre back role if needed. But you probably won't. But it's a very good tall defender to have, so very good at stopping the strikers. But anyway, coming in at 67 rated, does have potential of 85, valued at £1.2 million with an £8,000 wage. What a player. Like I mentioned, guys, we do have 20 of these, and we do have Bastoni, an Italian centre-back at 6'3". Can you imagine them and Itza next to each other? It would be massive, right? He does have an overall rating starting off at 67 rated with potential of 87, a total growth of 20, valued at £1.2 million and a £15,000 wage. Very good jumping to 71 already at 67 rated, so a good player to keep at your side. Right, guys, move on to the next one. This guy has one hell of a name, by the way. His name is Mathis Santos Carino da Cunha. He's Brazilian, guys. He's a striker. He can play right mid, and he's a centre forward. So he's 19 years old at 6 foot. Another pacey player. Very good shot power. Very good jumping. He does start off at 67 rated, 85 potential. Very good looking player there. And he does value at £1.4 million. And he does have a higher wage of £12,000 a week. But a very good player that you can actually sign straight away in career mode. Okay, guys, back to the Italians. We do have Maggio, which is a 6 foot central midfielder at 20. He starts off at 67 rated, potential of 83, valued at £1.2 million with £1,000 wage, and he plays for La Spezia. So very good player. One with this particular player, right, he's not the fastest, but he does have very good stamina and that can actually put a very decent tackle in for that central midfielder role. So if I'm honest, he probably end up dropping back more of a CDM player rather than an actual central midfielder. That's my personal opinion, but he's still pretty good. Right, guys, to talk about this Polish player, his name is Gumny. He's right back, he's 20 years old, 5'10", starting off at 68 rated with potential of 84, valued at 1.5 million with a wage of 5 grand. He plays for Lech Poznan. He's another fast player, guys. A lot of these players I've picked are very, very fast. This guy has 87 pace. His agility is at 75, very good stamina as well. So if you are sprinting around quite a bit with him, he's going to last the whole game anyway. Right, yeah, let's go into Goalazio, who plays for Montpellier. Do you remember the season they won the league? Absolute scenes when Giroud and all their best players left moments later. Anyway, he starts off at 68 rated, and he does have potential of 84, so very good growth there with 16. Coming in as centre-back, 19 years old, £1.5 million to actually sign him, and he does have quite a low wage of 5 grand, so not too bad there. And the good thing is, he is a centre-back, and he's very fast and has good balance, and his jumping's good. Honestly, this guy is actually probably the perfect centre-back, if I'm honest. How tall was he? He's 5'10". That's the downside. He's perfect in everything other than his height. Anyway, very good player, Koza. Right, let's go to the next one. It is Cameron Carter-Vickers, another American player there, a centre-back at 20 years old, 6 foot as well. Plays for Tottenham Hotspur. He is loaned at the moment at Swansea City, so you won't be able to sign him in your first season. But he is valued at around £1.8 million with a 22 grand wage, which is quite a big budget taken there. But he's a very good player, a very strong, very physical player to have in your side. Right, coming in next is Goalazio, who is a striker playing for AZ Alkmaar. Starting off at 66 rated with a potential of 85, so it's very good growth of 19 there. 1.2 million you're going to have to sign him for with a low wage of £1,000. Very, very good. Another player who is very good at jumping at 91. 91 rated, jumping at 66 rated. Insane. Good finishing, good dribbling, good acceleration, sprint speed. This guy's a player to sign straight away. This is why I'm featuring him. I know I said 19, but I really want to share this guy with you straight away. And if you watched this far, you've got yourself a proper gem. Anyway, Goalazio. But anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. And I hope you all did enjoy it. There's a lot of hidden gems here, 20 to actually look at. And if you have got a career mode going on, you shortlisted these players, go to my Twitter right now at Goalazio and share it with me, because I'll definitely check them out. I'll give you guys a couple of retweets and stuff. But check out, the link is in the description. But these are some very good players that I think a lot of career mode teams can actually sign. That's the type of players I think you should be looking at, guys. So anyway, I hope all these players do help you. If they did, hit that like button down there, even I should say, and share with your friends as well. The share button's down there. But of course, if you are brand new around here, or if you've been here for a while and you're yet to subscribe, hit the big red button right now. Your support's been amazing lately. Hit the subscribe button, and I couldn't thank you enough. But anyway, guys, my name is Goalazio, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.